It's been an exciting week of Bethel University athletics, and I'm here to show you some of the highlights. Welcome to another edition of Royal Recap. I'm Sports Information Director Dale Eng. We'll start with some football highlights as the Royals took on the Hamline University Pipers, who came here last Saturday. The Pipers got on the scoreboard first with a touchdown early in the game, but Kevin Lind helped Bethel tie the score at 7 with a 16-yard touchdown late in the first quarter. Place kicker Matt Wetherell gave Bethel its first lead at 10-7 with a field goal. That lead was quickly erased on Hamline's next possession with another Piper touchdown. Not to be outdone, the Royals came right back with a 4-play, 41-yard drive that resulted in Kevin Lind's second rushing touchdown of the game. Lind had a career day with 104 yards rushing on 18 carries. However, it was the defense that continued to create turnovers and get the ball back in the hands of the offense. David Vavra earned MIAC Co-Defensive Player of the Week honors as he had 8 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a fumble recovery. And even though the Royals held the Pipers to just 33 yards on 29 carries, Hamline still managed to tie the game in the fourth quarter with a field goal. That set the stage for Bethel's final drive with no timeouts. Let's take a listen.
We're sweating up here in the booth. 3.7 seconds to go in the game. They're going to send their kicking unit on. No field or no timeouts to go for the Royals. I'm so excited. I'm having a hard time forming sentences. 3.7 seconds to go in the game. Wetherell will be kicking duty.
Bethel wins field goal at the end.
Wetherell takes a step. He lines it up. We got 15 on the play clock. Plenty of time. High snap. Gets the hold down. The kick is long enough. And it is good. The game is over. The Royals win 20-7. 2 years in a row. Matt Wetherell kicks a field goal with time running out. Royals win against the Pipers on their home field.
And there you have it. A long pass reception to Joel Quick put Bethel in a position to get them in field goal range for Matt Wetherell. And then he kicked a 40-yarder to win the game as time expired, giving Bethel a 5-2 record overall and 4-1 in the conference heading into a much-needed bye week. Moving on to men's soccer, Bethel played 3 games this last week and was unbeaten in all 3 of them. Last Wednesday against Augsburg, the Royals got just 1 shot on goal, but it was the only one that mattered. David Kim scored with the help of Brendan Harper, and the team let goalie Nick Cantor do the rest. The senior made a career-high 17 saves to preserve the win and give Bethel another 3 points in the conference standings. The Royals then tied St. John's 1-1 in 2 overtimes on the road on Friday before coming home to play a non-conference game against Simpson on Monday. Brandon Poplinski got Bethel on the scoreboard with this goal, assisted by Kirk Darling, tying the game at 1 apiece. Simpson scored again, making it 2-1, but Zach Hurd helped tie the game again with less than 6 minutes remaining on this goal. Now in overtime, the Royals used their momentum and got the ball to Brent Neihart, who slammed the ball into the back of the net 5.5 minutes into the extra period, giving Bethel a 3-2 win. The Royals are 9-4-2 overall and 4-2-2 in the conference with just 2 MIAC games remaining, one of them on Friday afternoon at home against Gustavus. In women's soccer, the Royals had a pair of games against conference opponents. Last Tuesday, Bethel came from behind to defeat Augsburg 2-1 in Minneapolis. Kelsey Flaherty and Leah Hardy scored within about 2 minutes of each other to lead the team to victory. Here we see Flaherty score her 2nd goal of the season, and here's Hardy's 8th goal of the season. Then on Saturday, Bethel faced St. Benedict at home, but was forced to play catch-up the entire game. Down 3-0, Brittany Graffour breathed some life into the offense with this goal, only to have the Blazers answer back. Graffour struck again with about 10 minutes remaining to cut the deficit to 2 goals, but that would be all the Royals would get in a 4-2 loss. The Royals are 9-5-1 with 3 games remaining. Bethel's volleyball team enjoyed a winning week with their first conference win of the season, defeating Gustavus 3-0 on the road. Amy Werner led the team with 13 points on 12 kills and a pair of block assists. Werner was named the MIAC Hitter of the Week as she went on to post some good numbers during their weekend tournament on Friday and Saturday. The Royals won both of their games on Friday night, allowing them to take on nationally ranked St. Thomas and the #1 team in the nation, UW Oshkosh. Nicole Reed led the team with a season-high 22.5 points against Illinois Wesleyan. The Royals come back to Arden Hills for their last 2 home games of the season on Friday and Saturday to take on Augsburg and then St. Mary's. In cross country, both teams traveled to Wisconsin for the Brooks Invitational, hosted by UW Oshkosh. Reigning national champion Marie Borner took 2nd place in the run with a new personal best time of 20:35, and the Royals, who are ranked number 11 in the nation, finished in 6th place behind 4 other nationally ranked teams and a Division II team. On the men's side, Dan Greeno finished in 1st place out of 551 runners with a time of 24:15. which was 7 seconds better than his time in the same race a year ago.
Way to go, Dan!
Both Warner and Greeno earned MIAC Athlete of the Week honors for their performances. The two teams are now focusing their attention on the MIAC Championship meet, which will take place on October 31st at Como Park in St. Paul. In other Bethel athletic news, both the hockey and basketball teams started their practices this last week, so look forward to some highlights from their games in the near future. That's it for this week's Royal Recap. For more stats, stories, and schedules, go to athletics.bethel.edu. Thanks for joining me. I'm Sports Information Director Dale Eng.